Securing quality in pharma, how thermal mapping makes the difference. The pharmaceutical industry comprises an entangled research, manufacturing, and distribution web. Each step is crucial to ensure the efficacy and safety of medicines when reaching the bedside. A key factor, often overlooked, is temperature control during the storage and transport of pharmaceuticals. Even slight deviations, both hot and cold, from a pharmaceutical's ideal storage temperature can have critical implications. According to industry estimates, the biopharma sector alone loses about $35 billion annually due to temperature-related issues. Moreover, the problem is not just economical, as pharmaceuticals exposed to improper conditions may not provide the intended therapeutic benefits or, worse, cause adverse reactions. What is thermal mapping? Thermal mapping or temperature mapping is the systematic measurement and analysis of temperature distribution within a designated area. It is critical in maintaining environmental control, facilitating a thorough understanding of temperature variations and hot or cold spots in a specific space. This in-depth analysis enables people to regulate and optimize conditions within that area. Temperature mapping can be performed in a myriad of spaces and on various pieces of equipment. For instance, cold storage units like refrigerators and freezers that store temperature-sensitive pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and biological samples are prime candidates for temperature mapping. These units must maintain a stable environment to preserve the integrity of the stored products, and mapping can identify any problematic zones that may compromise this stability. Similarly, temperature-controlled transport vehicles, such as refrigerated trucks and shipping containers, often undergo temperature mapping. These vehicles are responsible for transporting sensitive products under controlled conditions over long distances. Mapping ensures the entire cargo area maintains the required temperature, thus preserving the quality and effectiveness of the transported goods. Let's see how thermal mapping can help you with a real-world example. Consider this real-world scenario: a pharmaceutical company that manufactures a temperature-sensitive vaccine. For the vaccine to retain its potency and safety, it must be stored within a specific temperature range of 2 degrees Celsius and 8 degrees Celsius. The company utilizes a spacious cold room to keep these vaccines safe before they are distributed. At some point, numerous healthcare providers began raising concerns about some batches of the vaccine that appeared to have lost their effectiveness. Responding promptly, the company initiated a recall of the affected batches to mitigate any further issues. After various attempts and hypotheses, the team discerned that the issues were tied specifically to certain batches that had been stored in the cold room. To confirm this, the company conducted a temperature mapping exercise and found temperature spikes in areas where the vaccine boxes were densely stacked. The dense stacking of vaccine boxes in a cold room created pockets of warmer air, affecting the vaccine's potency. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the company adjusted its storage practices to ensure that the vaccines were not packed too closely, allowing adequate room for proper cold air circulation. In addition, they started regular temperature mapping exercises to keep a close eye on the temperature distribution within the room. With this newfound insight, the company modifies its storage practices, ensuring that vaccines are not stacked too closely and that there is sufficient room for proper cold air circulation. Despite solving the problem promptly, the company had already received significant damage. They lost the trust of numerous clients due to the compromised vaccine quality, and their reputation within the healthcare sector took a substantial hit. Moreover, a large amount of vaccine, rendered unusable because of improper temperature control, was wasted. This example accentuates the critical role that temperature mapping can play in preserving product quality and maintaining client trust, safeguarding company reputation, and mitigating unnecessary product wastage in the pharmaceutical industry. In reflection, the story of this pharmaceutical company serves as a potent lesson about the hidden risks that could be lurking within the confines of your own cold storage units or transport vehicles. As highlighted in this story, temperature mapping can shine a light on these invisible threats before they manifest into tangible problems. It could be the key to preventing the loss of product effectiveness, financial losses, client trust, and company reputation. Get ready to unlock the hidden potential of your temperature mapping data. Join us for an exclusive live webinar on September 28th. Free registration at www.qualistory.com.